Okay, Mama, so vulnerable episode ahead. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my unfiltered dream life vision. So, if you were here for episode 50, I gave sort of a little background on this. But basically, what I'm going to be sharing with you is my dream life vision looking forward from today. So, it is April 2023, and now I'm looking forward to sort of like what I want to continue to add to my dream life. If you've been following my journey for a while, you know that 3 years ago I was in the classroom. March 2020, I was still teaching and I was very far from my dream life and I was struggling. And so I created a dream life back in, March 2020. I was like, this is what I want my life to look like. And today, 3 years later, I am living that life. So we're not talking about that jump. We're going to talk about the jump from today, from where I am in a drastically better place, but looking forward to my next, what I'm adding on to my dream life from here. So just to say that we're constantly evolving, constantly changing, and it's all good, right? Super grateful for where I am, but things can always be better. We can constantly be showing up better for our kids. And that is what I'm going to be sharing with you today in my dream life vision. So the reason, again, why I'm sharing this is just to hopefully be a bit of an inspiration to you and also to reassure you that I don't know anything that you don't know. Like, I literally am going to share things with you today that I don't know how I'm going to accomplish. And I have faith that they will be accomplished. I just can't tell you today how they're going to be accomplished or when they're going to be accomplished, but I know they will be. So I want to sort of just model that for you so that you can see this part of the process feels icky, especially to me who's like type A, control freak, wants to know all the things. Like, there's certain things you can't know. But just trusting the process and really using your dream life vision to guide your daily work. So all that being said, let's dive into my dream life vision as I look forward to the next few years. So the first part of my dream life vision is I want to own a second home. I'm sitting right now here in my home in New England, and my husband and I have this dream. Our dream is to have a second home, cottage, something on a lake, ideally in Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont. Those are our happy places. Where we can truly unplug with our family. Now, I encourage my clients, my dream life design clients, to get super specific. So when I think about this house, here's how I think about it. I have this recurring vision in my head of pulling up to my daughter's school on the last day. My husband's driving, I'm in the passenger seat, our two dogs their heads are hanging out the window, and the car is packed to the absolute brim. Like, the roof topper's on, there's things jammed under the seat, like every cup holder is full, like we are packed. And my vision is the kids just running up to the car and going, "Are we going to the lake?" And me going, "You betcha." And the kids get in the car and we head to the lake for the rest of the summer. That is my dream, to be totally 100% with my family, unplugged at our cabin, at our cottage, whatever it is, for the entire summer. Now, I don't know how that's going to happen, but it's the vision, right? It's the dream life vision. When I continue to think about what I want my future to look like, I want to be completely in control of my schedule. Time freedom has been a huge part of my dream life vision. I lived for, like the whole time I was in school and then the whole time I was a teacher with someone else telling me how I was spending my time. And I dislike that. That is not for me. I like to control my own time, and I would like to be able to do that even more as I move forward. I'm a family photographer. That is sort of my other way I bring income into my family. And as you can imagine, that involves a lot of nights and weekends, which means I'm away from my family again in times that I struggle with that. So as much as I love my photography clients, it's hard. It's hard being like, "Hey, I've got 50 mini sessions this weekend, so catch you Monday." I struggle with that. So in my dream life vision, I have complete control of my schedule. Whether that means I'm scaling back on photography, I don't know what that means. But I would like to be able to give nights and weekends back to my family. So my dream life also involves a lot of white space. I right now take the month of July off and the month of December off, and I love it. I love having sort of the ability to do what I want and lean into what I need during those months with my family, obviously. July's our vacation month, and December is our birthday, holiday, crazy post-busy season month. But my dream life involves just a lot of white space where I'm dictating my schedule, deciding what I want to do when and how I want to work. So the other thing that I always include this in my dream life vision because it's happening now, but I want it to continue to happen. And that is, I want to be able to put my kids on and off the bus every single day. My kids are younger. They're in elementary school. So before they started elementary school though, when I was teaching, I wanted to put my kids on the bus. It was like such a simple want, and I wanted it more than anything, but I knew I could never have it. My work day started before they would get on the bus, so they would have to go to, before school program or something. And so that was always my goal, was I want to be able to put my kids on the bus. And wouldn't you know it, September 2020, I was able to put my daughter on the bus for the very first time. And here we are in April 2023, and I'm still putting them on the bus every day. So that continues to stay on my dream life vision because that reminds me of sort of that freedom that I'm working towards and that I want to continue to have. Another aspect of my dream life vision, I'm getting into all the details for you here, is I have this, again, vision of sitting at our lake house in New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, on the dock, waking up crazy early with my coffee, kind of like the loons in the distance. If you've ever been to New Hampshire, you know what I mean about the loons. It's a vibe. And just having time and space to write before my family wakes up. Someday I am going to bring in a full-time income from writing alone, and I can't wait for that. That's what I'm passionate about, and I can't wait to do that full-time. My dream life vision also includes a lot more financial freedom. We are pretty dang financially free right now. We've set ourselves up well. We still have a few things though. We still have my husband's student loan. And we are maximizing our retirement every year, which is awesome. And I'm so grateful and all the things, but I also would like to do a little bit more. Like I would like to be able to save more for my kids' college. I would like to have sort of money set aside to go on trips with them before they're over going on trips with me. I would like to have, like savings to be able to support their dreams, whatever those end up being as they grow older and have different passions and interests. So just continuing to build that financial freedom. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. So that, friends, is my dream life. It may not be yours. You may be like, cabin in the woods? No, not for me. And that is absolutely fine. Your dream life vision may include getting your pilot's license or paying off your house or going, living a year abroad. That's awesome. And I want you to dream about it. I want you to daydream, because this is the first step to achieving those things, is to define exactly what your dream life vision looks like. I hope you noticed that I got super detailed there, like those visions of my kids running to the car and saying, "Are we going to the lake?" Like I play that in my head like multiple times a day, because that day's going to happen and I can't wait, and I'm going to enjoy it a little bit now while I'm building it and while I'm moving towards it. Again, I want to remind you of a few things. So first, I have no idea how I'm going to achieve pretty much all of those things. I am not making moves to stop photography. I am not, we don't have a bank account for savings for a house. Like these are not things that are currently in action, but they are still things that are part of my dream life vision in a big way. I know that I am moving towards these things every single day because I have an action plan that encompasses all of them. And it is, scaled back 3 years. And so every single day in my map book, it's always with me, I have goals that I'm working on that are getting me towards that dream life vision. I'm not expecting to just wake up in 3 years and be like, "Oh, honey, I just checked the bank account and we can afford a new house now." Like, that's not going to happen. It's not. I need to work towards it every single day. Not in a huge way, like drop everything. Like I still need to do the things I need to do, but every day I have one little action step peppered into my life that is moving me towards that dream life vision. And that's what I help my clients to do. And that is where you see the progress. You need to stay consistent. You need to stay patient, which I know can be really hard, but you will get there, mama. I promise you. And you will come back to this and be like, oh my goodness, you were right. It worked. And I can't wait for that. So I want to kind of wrap this up by encouraging you to check out one of my new resources. So I was noticing that a lot of my clients were sort of struggling with this, like, what does my dream life look like? Like, this is overwhelming. I don't want to imagine something that I can't have, and all of those sort of mental blocks that we do to ourselves as moms. So the resource that I created for you is a dream life quiz, which you can check out by following the link in the video description. The quiz, it's 12 questions. It's going to take you less than 5 minutes to rock through. And at the end, you will get emailed to you your dream life vision starting point, which is going to really help you focus on the areas of impact. So you're going to get, so again, a starting point of where you want your dream life to be for the majority of it. And it's going to give you 3 action steps to help you move towards your dream life vision today. These aren't like action steps like in a year, create a budget. Nope. It's something you can literally do today, like right now. So if you have 20 minutes and that's all you have, jump onto the Dream Life quiz. You'll get your results emailed to you. You can put a reminder in your map book to come back to your results, to dig deeper, to follow through. This could be your personal growth for the month. Whatever makes sense for you, mama. And I really hope that you take this quiz because I've gotten such great feedback about it. Moms are loving it. They've said that it's been really inspirational and that it's been kind of like the jumpstart they need to have conversations with their partners or to dream a little bigger. So if you would like to join them in the satisfaction ranks there of being really excited for your dream life vision, definitely be sure to check out that quiz. So in next week's episode, if you are a subscriber, and if you're not, fix that right now, red button, you are going to be learning about how your map book can get you closer to living your dream life. Again, forever, I will say that this organizational system has changed my life. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you can get a head start on next week's episode by downloading the free setup guide, also linked in the video description. That will help you set up your very first notebook, and you can start it at any time. It doesn't matter what month it is or anything like that. Just jump in, get started. All you need is a 99-cent notebook from the dollar store or whatever, Target run, and that will help you get prepared for next week's episode about how this notebook can help you move towards your dream life faster. Thank you so much for being here, mama. Don't forget, keep growing. Little eyes are always watching, and I hope you have a great day.